provide a warm welcome for your Reefskate MCs, Mr. Kyle Fender and Monish Patel.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to week 2 here in the Peachtree District, and welcome to the beautiful city of Dalton for this year's game. Reefskate, sponsored by Qualcomm, an amazing partner for the last 20 years here in FIRST. We appreciate Haas. Well, Qualcomm's one of the big sponsors. Reefscape is by Qualcomm, and Reefscape's also sponsored by the Gene Haas Foundation.
I was just going the script.
I did go off script. But we're excited to be here this weekend. Dalton has been an amazing partner as well as one of the big sponsors here with Georgia First Shaw. So we're excited to be able to be here again this weekend. Thank you to our amazing sponsors. First off, Qualcomm, thank you for being partnered with us for the last 20 years of support. And also for this season, we thank you, Gene Haas Foundation. Thank you for being a leading CNC manufacturer, and realistically, Haas knows the skills that you need to be able to succeed here in this generation. So thank you, Gene Haas Foundation. And we couldn't really do it without you.
Guys, we just gave a huge shout out to Qualcomm and Haas. Give them a huge round of applause for making this game possible. You know FIRST can't be possible without them at all. All right, thank you. Now, this competition's only possible with the support of our local partners. They believe in our mission and work alongside our organization to provide the best FIRST experience possible. Don't you guys agree? We get a very nice FIRST experience here. Every Peachtree District, we are the top of the line. Representing one such partner, Mr. Jason Gamble, the Director of Recruitment at Georgia Northwestern Technical College.
All right, good morning. On behalf of Georgia Northwestern Technical College and Dr. Popham, our faculty and staff, I just want to give a brief welcome from Georgia Northwestern. Appreciate the work of all the partners that come into this, and I know students, it's an exciting time for you. And if I could say one thing, it's to cherish the moment. I know that you do. I know it'll move fast, but as life moves fast, these are awesome opportunities and just a great environment. On behalf of Georgia Northwestern, we just want to continue to partner for success. I appreciate the work of all that are involved as far as the companies, the judges, and the faculty and the mentors that take the time. But at GNTC, we just want to provide a fast track for success. There are certificates, diplomas, associate degrees. It's just a great opportunity to partner with you. But I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. It's good to have you in Dalton, Georgia. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Gamble, and all the wonderful support you provide for us. When it comes to communications and entertainment, our next partner is at the top of the business industry. We appreciate their support as we strive to be just as well known as the theory are representing Comcast. Kem Clare, Vice President of Comcast Cable.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to be here. I'm happy to represent Comcast. We're the largest internet service provider in this country, and you may wonder, why are we here? We're here because we love this program. We support over 100 teams across this country, and we do it because we recognize the talent. We realize that some of the things that you guys are working on today are going to turn into really great progress in the future when we turn it into products and services that companies like Comcast can carry around the globe. So have a great time. Thank you for everybody that's involved. Thank you for the sponsors, and thank you everybody that's involved in this program. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Now, closing out our wonderful speakers of the day, he represents one of our integral sponsors here at Georgia First. He helps to keep robots on the field as well as keeping power in the homes here in the state of Georgia. Let me introduce to you Mr. Brian Griffin, the area manager for the Georgia Power Company in the Northwest area of Georgia.
Hey, welcome to Dalton. Excited to see you guys. Every year it's an awesome competition. You guys are the brains, so to speak. Had even one of the inspectors talking about he walks in to look at what y'all are doing, and y'all seem to be a little smarter than he is. So keep up the good work. What you do is you bring innovation into this world. Every company looks at innovation, even Georgia Power and Old Utility is looking at innovation. What are new ways and better ways to do things? So keep up the hard work. A lot of opportunity for you guys. Have fun and win.
right, now it's time to recognize our volunteers in the blue shirts. Please welcome the judges, led by Judge Advisor Ms. Erin Umphrey with Shaw Industries.
Sir. Okay. Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We're super excited to welcome our panel of judges. We have fantastic judges here this weekend. So just join us in thanking them as we introduce them.
Mr. Brian Hayes, State Lead Judge from Kimberly-Clark. You've just met Erin Umphrey, the Judge Advisor from Shaw Industries. Mel Clemens, SAMM Consulting. Tom Cleveland, Inspire Brands. Deborah Cox, 21st Century Partnership. Scott Cox, Georgia Power. Chris Cruz, Shaw Industries. Chuck Fink, Dalton State College. Chris Groves, Whitfield County Schools. Lonnie Johnson, Johnson Research and Development. Ken Clare from Comcast. Jessica Lyons, Shaw Industries. Gordon McLennan, Comcast. David Muller, Whitfield County Schools. Woo! Heath Ridley, Shaw Industries. Leslie Rush, Dalton Utilities, retired. John Sutton, Target. Sherry Travisano, Whitfield County Schools. And Kevin Umphrey of Mohawk Industries.
All right, thank you, Ms. Erin Umphrey. The judges want to hear your stories. They want to hear your successes, your challenges. They want to hear your entire build process. So make sure you tell them, and this is a wide group of judges from many companies, big organizations that you may want to work for someday. So make sure you go and network with them as well. It's not just about the judging process. So make sure you connect with them.
Thank you, judges. You guys have a hard job. These are amazing teams. They're coming hot from their season, so you have a hard job ahead of you, but I know you guys will figure it out. Now, let's introduce another very essential group of people. They're here as the sheriffs here on the field to make sure rules are being followed. Their rulings are final. There is no such thing as video reviews. Let me introduce to you our referees, led by our head referee, master instructor at Service Now, Miss Jan Sperlin.
Thank you. We're hoping to make this one of the best events that we can, and we've got a wonderful referee and official scoring crew to do it. Allow me to introduce, first off, I got Jeremy Roberts, who is an engineering program consultant. He has over 28 years with FIRST, and he's still volunteering. So welcome, Mr. Jeremy. Next is Kat Engstrom. Kat is coming down from Tennessee. She is working as a visualization lab manager at the Department of Energy, at least today she is. And she has been refereeing for over 22 years and refereeing for over 15. Also from Tennessee, we've got Mr. Dan Howitt. Mr. Dan has been in FIRST for over 25 years with refereeing for the past 8, and he is working as a federal government liaison with Carrier Corporation. Next up, we have Damian Abel. Damian is the finance director supporting IT for the Coca-Cola Company. He has been doing refereeing for 13 years. And last on the referee crew, we have Mr. Mike Sharon, sorry. And he is been with FIRST for over 8 years and been doing refereeing for the past 5. He is with the Georgia Tech Research Institute. So we think that we are in good shape. Now, as you notice, we've got official scores this year. To help us in that area, we've also got Mr. Grant Champagne, who is a software engineer with Geico, and he is also a Georgia Tech grad student who is going to be helping us and keeping us organized. So thank you so much. We hope to make this a great game for everyone.
All right, who's excited for the game? Yeah? Well, they're going to be watching that game, making sure you're not doing anything frivolous. Along with a fair competition, safety is a top priority at First, especially here at Georgia First. We want to have fun and be safe at the same time. Helping us achieve that, please welcome your safety manager, Ms. Jessica Chapman and Blythe McCoy. Here at the event, we'd like to make sure you and your team have a safety plan. Mentors, please communicate your safety plan with a designated meeting space for your team. There's lots of space in Dalton, so please make sure you find a spot. And congratulations to this year's Safety Animation Award winners, Team 1986, Team Titanium from Lee's Summit, Missouri. I'm going to get hate for that later. We'll play their winning animation tomorrow during the playoffs.
And I want to recognize a special group of people here today. One of my favorite awards here in First. We have some semifinalists here for the First Dean's List. So if you are a candidate for the First Dean's List, and you are here today at Dalton, if you would please stand. All right. Well, congratulations on getting to this point. Good luck on your judging, and hopefully we get to see you in the winner's circle.
Now, similar to the Dean's List, if you're a Woody Flowers nominated mentor or coach, please stand. Yeah? This is the similar process to Dean's List where the teams have to choose for their mentors. So congratulations for getting this far. We are also excited to see what happens next for you and excited to see what you do with your teams.
Now, I would like to say, mentors and coaches, you are vital to the First experience, to be able to help them from the beginning of the season to get started with building the robot to getting here to this point now with being able to be on this field and being able to compete. So please, students, if you have the time this weekend, please say thank you to your coaches, to your mentors, to the parents that decide to spend their weekend with you to help you to be able to make this dream come true. So make sure you get to say thank you. I would also like to say thank you to our First mentors and coaches that are not just here from FRC, but also our First family of programs, from our First LEGO League Explorer program all the way to things like the First Tech Challenge. Thank you guys for being able to help not just with FRC, but with our First family of programs. Now, a couple final items to talk about. One, make sure you know where the exits are here in the building in case of an emergency. Very important. If something were to happen, which it won't, because this is going to be a great weekend, we do have some measures at hand also. If you start to see the magic smoke and that magic smoke starts to turn into a fire, we do have fire extinguishers, one of which is at our scoring table right there. Thank you. So if something were to happen, which it won't because you guys are going to have an awesome weekend, we have those measures to be able to make sure that you guys are good. And also, please remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. So if you see something unsafe, say something. You can go to our pit admin or find one of us that have these badges on. Oh, and I don't have my badge on because I'm not following the rules. Yeah, I know. But yeah, basically, find one of us because we want to make sure that this event is the best it can be, not just for the robots on this field, but also for you guys as well. That also is to say as well, if something is happening and someone else is making you feel unsafe, please find us. Please find a trusted adult for assistance. We want to make sure that the First community cares for one another. This is a very, very special place, and we want to make sure it stays special for every person here. So if you have a problem, find one of us. And if you're feeling stressed, anxious, any of those things, take a second, take a breath, because I'm going to remind you, this weekend is your weekend. It's going to be a great time. So, I think I've said everything else. We're pretty much set for the robots. What else do we have to do?
One last thing. Please stand for the national anthem. The national anthem is being performed today by Mr. Matthew Dean, the music director at Dalton First United Methodist Church.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose were stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over landers we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave over land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. Thank you to the presentation of the colors by the Dalton High School JROTC and the singing of our national anthem by Matthew Dean, the music director at Dalton First United Methodist Church. Now, we have finished with all the pleasantries, and now it is time to dive into this year's game, Reefscape. Now, we can't go into this without introducing our announcers for today. First off, we have Mr. Andrew Bowen. And of course, we cannot forget the man, the myth, the legend. He's been here in First for a decade plus. It is Mr. Roy McConnell.
Good morning, Dalton, once again, as we get ready to set up for match number 1. Don't forget, stop by Sponsors Row, stop by the Shaw booth, get some free popcorn, register for some swag, spin the wheel to get some swag items. As we get set up, we'll get started here in just a moment in match number 1 of what will be a total of 62 qualifying matches over the course of this weekend.